Morgana, calm down. Yep. Here we go.
Suck my in the back.
For the past 3 years, I have sought out to play through games I never could due to one reason or another. These are the games I've completed since. I have now decided to just upload my journeys to YouTube so others may go through them with me. This is my journey through
Danganronpa.
Leon killed Sayaka. Monokuma killed Junko. Then Leon got executed. Then Mono killed Chihiro. Then he got executed. Ifumi killed Taka. Then Celeste killed Ifumi. Danganronpa, but Among Us? I mean, it kind of feels like that. Then she got executed. And that brings us up to now. Oh my god, it's so depressing. Yo. The next morning in the dining hall, the day after Celeste's case. So now there's only 5 of us here. Only a third of the people... only a third of the number of people we started with.
Indeed.
Loneliness has become commonplace. That's true. Still. What did I see yesterday? I don't understand. That looks like a fucking Street Fighter character, bro. Sakura's the mastermind spy? Can that really be true? Makoto, are you okay? No, I'm fine. Oh. I can't bring it up in front of the others. If I did that, it would just confuse everyone that much more.
Okay.
In that case, let's eat till we pass out. What do you mean, in that case?
I mean,
Well, cause look how scary everyone looks. It's gotta be because you're all fighting on empty stomachs, right? If you fill your belly, I'm sure you'll all cheer up. So, let's eat.
okay.
Let's fry up some fish and donuts and eat till we can't stand up. I am liking the game. Thank you for the follow, Heltana Reko. Helton Areko. Heltana Reko? Helto Nareko. I don't know which one. Thank you for the follow. I am very much liking the game, yes. I thought because this was my first visual novel ever, so I thought I wasn't going to enjoy it. But thank you, Persona, for preparing me for this. I have heard many times before that people say that Persona is a visual novel with extra steps. And I see that now. I'm enjoying this way more than I thought I would. Okay, so, but for me, like, difficulty-wise, the trials themselves aren't a problem. It's the fucking closing statement or whatever the fuck they're called. I forget, like, as soon as that shows up, I'm like, well, I don't remember a fucking thing that happened. I don't know what you're talking about. Hello. That's X. The 4th floor. Data lab. Hey, this is where I would be. This is the only place that I found to found happiness in high school. Goddamn music room. God, I hated fucking high school. Headmaster. Another floor? Alright. Chemistry. Inside the room, the smell of medicine was oppressive. These two are always together, so this is the chem lab. I hope inhaling all this stuff doesn't do permanent damage. And what? They even have protein Zyme X. What does that mean? A high-quality protein drink. It's nothing like that cheap swill in the warehouse. It's connoisseur level. Oh, yeah? Another picture. I think I said this last time. Did we get our fucking memories wiped and changed? Are we all just from the same high school? Celeste, Hifumi, and Sayaka? Finally faces of 3 people who are dead now. A classroom without metal plates or over the windows. It's exactly the same. It's just like the picture I saw before. There's no way this isn't important somehow. They're smiling in the way you expect any normal teenager to smile. There's a normal group of high schoolers living a normal school life. I can't possibly believe they were able to smile like that in a world of despair like this. So does that mean this picture was taken before they ever came to Hope's Peak? Which would mean everyone in the picture knew each other before they got here, including Sayaka? Monokuma? No, there's no way. Monokuma did it. It must be fake. Yo! You're fake! Monokuma popped up out of nowhere and snatched the picture from my hand. A forgery plot? What are you, a middle schooler? You think the moon landing was fake too? Come on! Then you're saying this picture is real?
Hey,
If there were such a thing as a Nobel Truth Prize, I'd take 1st, 2nd, and 4th place. Actually, that's probably not true. I ask you a question. Is this picture real or is it a fake? Oh, Makoto, you're so eager to split things in half, aren't you?
Hey,
But it's no use. It's just no use. If you try to split something that you can't be split, what? If you try to split something that can't be split, you end up feeling like you're the one being split. The picture is real. No more, no less. Now another word, Monokuma disappeared. So the picture is real? It's really real? If that's true. If that's the case. Is that George Bush? Hold on. You know, you haven't told me what you think yet. What I think about the secret room in the boys' bathroom. Well, I did find a secret room, but as soon as I started looking around, I was attacked. What? Attacked? By who? Well, they came from behind, and I didn't have any time to react, so I didn't see who it was. And when I came to, the mountain of files and documents were all gone. I'm sorry. I know how important those were. It's okay. I already saw what I needed to in there. And I half suspected the mastermind might come after you. What? When did you fucking... When I discovered the room, the mastermind must have seen me on the surveillance camera in the hallway. He must have seen me go into the boys' bathroom and not come out again. Still, I wanted you to go and see it. I wanted to see how the mastermind would react. Essentially, I wanted to find out if the mastermind actually knew about that room. But to attack you and steal everything in the room. That must mean there was some unknown clue in there that could reveal the mastermind's identity. Then, you knew I was gonna get attacked?
Doesn't matter.
You can handle that kind of thing, though, right? After all, you're a boy. What she think a boy is? I'm not fucking unfathomable. Fine. I understand. That's not the word I was looking for there. Unfathomable? Is that even a fucking word? Infallible. Is that the word I was looking for? I don't know what the fucking... I'm stupid. Let me ask you something else. Do you know about what the note that was left in there? Yuna said, you must not leave.
Just a second.
We shouldn't talk about that. Not here. We could still a quick glance at the surveillance camera.
So...
I'm looking into it. If I find out anything, I'll let you know.
Listen to me.
Is that okay? She made it sound like she was asking, but it was clear I wouldn't have any say in the matter.
So then...
So, now it's your turn. Let's hear your secret. Huh? Did you think I wouldn't notice? You're hiding something.
Am I wrong?
That's... fucking final boss battle.
What?
What's the matter? If you're worried about the camera, why not just write it down? Well...
Hey.
We're friends, so you should be able to trust me. Isn't that what you said before? Right about that there should be those secrets between friends, but something worse than expressing doubt. Oh, okay, Does this have major impact on the game and the implications of the game? If this has major implications, I'm gonna be pissed because my decision here is about to go crazy. Like, I'm gonna go crazy if it has major implications. You for gore? Ay, Dios. I want to tell her. But here is a bad place to. It's that I don't want to tell her. Oh, my fucking... Oh, huh? What? Okay, I guess I don't tell her. So sorry, I can't tell you. Not yet.
Correct.
So, that's your answer.
However...
But do you think that's fair? You were happy to hear what I had to say, but now you're unwilling to share? I'm sorry. I really am.
That's fine.
It's fine.
Goodbye.
Oh, she's pissed. With those as her parting words, Kyoko left me there standing there alone. I think I made her mad. Standing here, I realize... If I had no choice, why the fuck did it give me a choice? I'm already taking a good look around here. There's a lot to think about, but I should have a talk about. But there was another hallway I wanted to go down. I wanted to... But come back. So you guys all remember, right? You remember when I found that picture up on the 3rd floor the other day?
Perhaps.
I mean the one I showed Mono, Chihiro, and Leon all together, right? Yeah, I remember. What about it? Well, I found another one. Another picture, almost just like that one. Another one? Another one. But this time, oh, but that's me. But this time, the picture was of Celeste, Hifumi, and Sayaka.
Huh?
And they were all smiling. And the classroom in the picture didn't have any metal covering the windows. So the picture of Mono, Chihiro, and Leon wasn't the only one. Now you found one that had Celeste, Hifumi, and Sakaya. That's not how you spell her name. Hey, how can that...
Conspiracy!
Monokuma must have faked it! But if the picture is real, then everyone who was in it, there would have to be some kind of hidden connection there, don't you think? Some deeper truth that we just don't understand.
What?
Can't be! It's a fake! The Monokuma said it was real. I know we could just write that off as a lie, but...
So then,
Then you trust Monokuma's word over the people who have died? Huh?
because...
That's what you're saying, isn't it? No, that's not it. I'm shocked. You told everyone how we should believe in our friends, but you refused to do the same. That's not what's going on, Kyoko. Why are you getting so emotional? I don't understand why she's so angry.
Hey,
Come on, guys, stop fighting, or your good luck's gonna float away. Anyway, Makoto, you're thinking about it too much. There's no way Monokuma didn't fake that picture.
Of course.
He's just trying to confuse us. You shouldn't listen to anything Monokuma has to say. You might be right, but still. Are you still so conflicted?
What?
I knew it! It looks like you guys have stopped playing nice. Byakuya! You all have the same sunken look on your faces. You were all so ugly before. You shouldn't let them sink any lower. But when I look at you, it makes me think of a frog sinking into a pile of manure.
You know?
Sorry.
Just a second.
Why are you apologizing? Leave us alone. You're not a part of this.
Right.
That's true enough. Your problems aren't mine. We are, and always will be, completely separate. So whatever's causing your face to turn so ugly has absolutely nothing to do with me. And if I happen to discover a vital clue, it wouldn't concern you in the slightest. Huh? Did he finally just say something useful?
Hey,
Byakuya, what have you been up to?
that's fine.
I don't mind telling you. Perhaps forcing your lazy brains to get to work might do you some good.
Such ignorance.
I was in the bath. What else would you like to know? Today's lottery numbers? He was taking a bath? You saying he's been talking to Alter Ego? Did he tell him something?
It would seem...
Maybe we should all go to take a bath. Ah, good idea.
Hmm.
A mixed bath?
Okay.
A mixed bath? Just fucking idiots. Alter Ego, we need to tell him something. I wonder what... Well, it did say it was gonna be complete soon, right? Oh, what am I doing? Hop, 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 hop. When I got to the dressing room. It was Toko. Yep, Toko. Did you decide to come here while you guys say too?
Your problem.
I already heard it with Master. With the Master. You don't have to keep saying it. Anyway, so what are you doing right now? Just shut up. Stop bothering me.
How about that?
Get out of the way. We have to talk to Alter Ego.
Well,
No, I made Master a promise. A promise? Master told me to wait here. So I just realized my voice didn't change. Master told me to wait here. So that's what I'm doing.
Huh?
What are you, his dog? If it's what Master wants, I do anything he asks. You just love being mistreated. Well, fine. If you really want me to gone, but by all means. Oh, brother! Do we like you to move? Sure thing! Just kneel before me and beg! First a mega masochist, now a super sadist! Toko, seriously, I'm asking you nicely to let us use the laptop. Hmm? Did you hear what I said? I told you to kneel and beg!
How about that?
Come on, Makoto. You're an old 1-2 combo. 1, jump to your knees. 2, beseech. What are you acting like? Why are you acting like you're not a part of this? I was as desperate as I felt. Finally, I did kneel in front of her and I said, please, I'm begging you, will you let us please use the laptop?
I'm on fire.
There's an ultra miraculous feeling of happiness! Oh, my pent up anger at Master for abusing me is evaporating! So even you realize it's abuse.
Hey,
That should be enough, right? Hurry up and let us talk to Alter Ego. Okay! Alright.
You really came.
Everyone, come closer. I already told Byakuya, but I was trying to crack open all the files that were on this laptop. Sorry to kept you all waiting.
correct.
That's what I thought.
I see.
Finally, the time has come.
Um,
I'm starting to get kind of nervous. I felt the same way. Resting on the keyboard, my hands started to shake.
Just a second.
Move. A single word was like a sharpened blade. Wounded, I moved. Let her take over.
So then,
Here we go. Kyoko began typing, the words appearing as fast as I could read them. Can you tell us what you found out?
Leave it to me.
Sure. Sure. That didn't help. I analyzed the files and extracted all the user information I could find. And one particularly important fact I discovered was that a certain plan had been put into effect here. to isolate the student of Hope's Peak Academy and create a communal life for them. That was the stated goal of the plan, but it was meant to be more than just a normal school life. The students were intended to live out the rest of their lives here. That's exactly the situation we found ourselves in. It's quite unthinkable, isn't it? And what's more, the one who came up with the plan was none other than the administrators of Hope's Peak themselves. What? Wait, hold on. Then the reason we've been imprisoned here, it wasn't the work of some psycho freak or criminal organization or whatever?
No way.
It was the school itself? Doesn't make any sense. Why would they do that?
Just a second.
I don't think Alter Ego was finished. Perhaps we should hear the rest.
That's right.
It seems that the reason they devised this plan was because of what happened 1 year ago. This is how they described that event. They said it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. What does that mean?
What?
Yeah, what kind of name is that for something? Otherwise known as the tragedy, it was apparently some sort of devastating occurrence. Because of the tragedy, Hope's Peak Academy was forced to discontinue its role as a school and close down.
See.
I see. Things are finally starting to make sense. What this means is, 1 year ago, this tragedy, took place. Whenever it was, it forced Hope's Peak to shut down. From there, they decided to use the school as a kind of staging ground.
That's right.
They planned to sequester. What the fuck does that mean? They planned to sequester the students here, where they would live throughout the rest of their lives.
So,
But why would the Hope's Peak administrators want to shut everyone in like that? And what could this tragic event have possibly been? And the Flash Hugo typed their questions into the computer, and the answer we got was, "Sorry, I don't know. If that information was ever on this computer, it's gone now. I'm totally useless. I'm sorry." And that's all he said. Then, is this really the end? We got halfway through the answer, and that's it?
Indeed.
It would appear so. Disappointing. Oh, wait!
so,
Oh, thank you. I was like, what the fuck does that word mean, Kyoko? Just say kidnap. There's one thing I forgot to mention. I think it might be important. I believe it has to do with the mastermind. The mastermind? Kyoko's fingers move even faster than they had so far. You know who the mastermind's identity? No, I still don't know. But I did find a clue, I think. I just kicked the fuck out of my desk somehow. Oh, fuck, that hurt. The one leading the Hope's Peak staff, the one who finalized the plan to isolate you, was the Hope's Peak headmaster. Oh. So that same person may very well be the mastermind. Let's hold this out. Holy shit, what the fuck? What the hell? And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in his school right now.
The headmaster?
The headmaster is here in the school?
okay.
Then that's gotta be the mastermind. I mean, Monokuma isn't calling himself the headmaster, right?
Perhaps.
Which makes the real headmaster that much more suspicious.
Serious.
But if we break down the door to his room, we're dead, right? So what are we supposed to do? Damn, girl, you good? I'll find a way. Huh? No matter what it takes, I will find the headmaster.
No matter what?
No matter the cost.
So,
Kyoko? What's going on?
I
I can't explain why. I just know that I have to find him. She has to? Kyoko, what's going on with you? When she heard about the headmaster, her reaction was almost violent. How long am I streaming? 6.5 hours? My second longest stream.
So then,
We should see if Alter Ego has any more information. That seemed to be her attempt to regain her composure, then she started typing again. Did you learn anything else? I'm sorry. That's everything. That's everything I found. All the information on this laptop seems to be pretty old, so that's all I can do from here.
sorry.
I'm really sorry. Then it really is all over. Wait. Alter Ego seems to have more to say.
So,
Well, it's kind of a different topic, but I was wondering about something. I haven't seen Celeste, Hifumi, or Taka since yesterday. Heavy silence fell across the room. Yep. They're all dead. What? I see. Certainly I knew that was a possibility, but
okay
it
then.
really happened. Really? I don't know it was a max stream.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry. There's no point in me getting depressed over things I can't do anything about.
anyway,
Well then, I guess that's it. That's it. Feel afraid that held so much meaning. So you're typing again. You've done your job. Thank you. I'm done? I guess I am, huh? Then maybe I'll take a little rest. I'm kinda tired. Goodbye, everyone. See you later. With that, the laptop enters sleep mode. I don't know if we'll ever see him again, but... So Alter Ego did everything he could.
Indeed.
We won't have time to talk to him all that much anymore. But I feel kind of sorry for him. Feel sorry? But he's just a computer program, right?
Well...
I know, but still. He did everything he could for us, you know? I mean, yeah, it did. But that's what a computer program is designed to do. You don't tell a computer good job every time you shut it down, do you? Well, no. When we talked to Alter Ego, I guess I just didn't see it that way. I know what you mean. I feel the same way. Hey. You do? Good boy. That's a good boy. My PC's over here. Good boy. That's a good boy. Good job. You did good. You did good today. Even though I can hear you fucking about to explode from here. Fun fact. My PC is a pre-built from 2017, and I have never upgraded it or cleaned it. Hey, come on. It's just a program. You can't tell the difference between a program and a friend, right? Not only is it a pre-built, it's a cyber power pre-built. But you know, what's the difference between us and that program, really? Huh? I started thinking about how you would differentiate a person and an AI. Alter Ego isn't human. I know that. It's just a program running on a computer. But at the same time, I couldn't help but think of him as our friend.
That's right.
Yeah, he's no different from us. He's still our friend. When are you gonna be able to be streaming anymore? We will know why. Probably, yeah. I think maybe I understand where you're coming from. Then there's no problem calling it a friend. After all, the more friends, the merrier, right? Check this out. Friendship has no survival value. Instead, it gives value to survival. So anyway. Don't anyway that. It's a totally smart and cool thing that I quoted from I don't remember where.
Hey.
Anyway. There's nothing more Alter Ego can do to help us. As such, his role in this is over. Am I wrong about that? No, but...
Just a second.
And frankly, I question the ease with which you decide who is and who isn't your friend. Kyoko, I'm sorry! Listen! I could say it here later when it's just us two. Do you really mean that? The story's gotten off track. We should go over what Alter Ego said one more time. Yeah, good idea. What was the host peak staff thinking? Why are they making us kill each other? The Alter Ego said that what happened 1 year ago is what started everything.
Well...
Yeah, he said it was the biggest, most awful, most hopeless event in human history, right? It must have been a huge incident, whatever it was. But did something like that really happen a year ago? I don't remember anything that you guys could describe that way. What about you guys? Our memories are fucked with. And this is the event they're talking about? This is the tragedy? Somehow, we turn back time to the good old days. And now we're stressed out. I don't know, that's just theory crafting. I don't really watch the news, so...
I'm sorry.
Sorry. Nothing comes to mind.
Anyway,
That event led to the closing of Hope's Peak.
at the very least...
If nothing else, it must have some kind of connection to this school. Maybe all the students here were killed or something.
However...
That kind of catastrophe would have been all over the news. At least one of us would remember that.
Could it be...
Then, maybe they covered it up. That would explain why none of us knew that the school had been shut down.
I see.
Totally covering up something like that. I suppose not and totally impossible. What the heck? What's wrong with our government? Our taxes pay their salaries. They should be handling stuff like that.
Anyway,
Maybe. But right now, there's only one path open to us.
so...
We have to find the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy. We have to find him and make him tell us everything.
No matter what...
As long as we get our hands on him, I think. Kyoko. When she said headmaster, I got that feeling again.
Well...
But even then, even that is a problem not so easily solved. Yeah, you're right.
So then...
Well, our business here is done here. So for now, we should get out of here. Oh, yeah, good idea.
Yep.
I forgot you were fucking here. And I... Ah! Is it really that dusty? Wait, I mean... Oh, no, I'm not waiting anymore. I'm not guarding it. Byakuya is gonna be so mad at me. Let's avoid getting involved any further. Good call. But as we left the dressing room, someone was there waiting for us. My heart is pounding away. It's pounding with anger. You're not still mad about that whole breaking into the headmaster's room thing, are you? Oh, that little matter doesn't matter even a little. And I'm a little jealous of you guys enjoying an indecent mixed bath, but that doesn't matter either. It's building. I feel it building. My head's about to boil over with rage. Don't get so angry. Here, let me help center your chakra. Etch this on the walls of your brain, okay? When you do something to me, I do it right back. An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang. Fang for a thing? Be careful, you just chanted the incantation of devastation. No, it's just a saying. Oh, I see. What's he even talking about? I am the storm that is approaching, provoking black clouds in isolation. I am reclaimer of my name. Born in flames, I have been blessed. My family. Well, other than that, looks like Kyoko wasn't here.
You know?
Oh, she said she'd come by later. Later?
You know?
Yeah, after you leave. She's not even trying to hide it anymore. I know I said I wanted you to show her some backbone, but you didn't even show her that much.
Just a second.
You're dirty, Makoto. Dirty! President Dirty of Dirtlandia. You don't understand. You're the type who takes the stairs of love 3 steps at a time, aren't you? I'm telling you, it's not like that. Just shut up already, Hina. You've been running your filthy mouth like that all morning. Filthy? Me? Don't make me repeat myself. I'm not filthy. There's no use denying it. We can all see how disgusting you are. Okay, after Hifumi, you were the grossest motherfucker in this bitch, alright? What are you talking about? Have you showered yet? I don't think you have.
Huh?
Just shut up. You and that lusty... What? Night after night, you go out for your illicit club meetings. Hey, knock it off. I can't deal with dirty stuff like that. Your midnight sextracular activities only put us in even more danger.
Please.
Just stop it. You like me to just stop, would you? Your sweaty hands gripping the big fat chalk tight. Going for all that. The screams are like the screech. I'm not voice acting this anymore. Violated Blackboard. And these screams are come to me one after another. So, would you rather have your black eye on the left or right? Yeah, sorry.
Hey, come on.
Let's leave Toko alone. She's got a little funny from all her pent-up frustration. Anyway, you and Kyoko need to make up already, you know? Yeah, I know. But what thing's going on? I haven't had a chance to talk where I saw. Before anything, I need to talk to Sakura about it. Oh, yeah. Sakura? What is it? Can you make some time later? I was hoping I could talk to you. Now that Kyoko's dumped him, Makoto's trying to win Sakura's heart. Are you in heat, Makoto? Don't care. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Watch out, Sakura. Makoto's transformed into a wild beast. Prime Minister Wild Beast of Beastopia. Why is this happening to me? Can I talk wait till tomorrow? I'd like to get some rest today. For some reason, I've been feeling worn down these last few days. Huh? Are you sick? Did you get hurt? No, nothing serious. I just had some minor aches and pains. Is that? It must be because of that battle. But it must be pretty bad if you have to go rest. Are you sure you're okay? I'm sure a protein shake and some sleep will get me back on my feet.
You got it.
That's true. Protein is good for all kinds of stuff.
Hey.
You guys like worship protein. It's like your god or something.
Okay.
Makoto, I don't know what it is you want to talk to Sakura about, but save it till tomorrow. She's in pain. Yeah, I got it.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
You know?
Well, for now, let's eat. I'll have to wait till tomorrow to confront Sakura about what I saw, but in a way, I'm kind of relieved. It takes a lot of courage to stand face to face with Sakura and accuse her or something. Bright side is, I already got Kyoko maxed out, I'm pretty sure. I have very limited options now on who to talk to.
Ah.
That tone shift was absurd. This sucks. Huh? What happened to her? She seems way more depressed than usual. She's easy to get happy and she's easy to get depressed. Hey, Hina? What's wrong? Oh, well, I tried to convince myself I was imagining it, but I totally wasn't imagining it. Imagining what?
I'm sick of this.
I got fat. I figured. I'm so fat. Fat from every angle. I hate this. I hate it. I may as well just accept it and embrace my new big fat fatty attitude. What if I keep getting fatter and fatter and it never stops?
I'm sick of this.
I just get stuck disgustingly morbidly obese, and then nobody wants to marry me. Which makes me depressed, and I get even fatter. Eventually, I can't even stand up on my own. And then I die, sad and alone. Nobody notices. I finally lose weight, and when my body starts to rot, I think you might be worrying a little too much. Besides, as far as I can tell, you look exactly the same. You're just saying that. I'm a total chub monster. I'm a perfect circle. No, seriously, I'm not just saying that. Good night. I might be streaming for like another hour anyway. It's not gonna be that long until I end. So, bye-bye. Thank you for joining. No, seriously, I'm not just saying that. Then, I'm still hot? Well, I mean, yeah. Really? Then I may make out of it alive? Bye. Yeah, I'm sure you'll make it out alive. Thank God. Seriously, thank God.
Okay.
But I can't relax now. I'm making an official statement. As of right now, Aoi Asahina is on a diet. Diet?
Got it.
Just you watch. I'm gonna get so thin it'll scare the crap out of you. Well, don't overdo it, okay?
Okay.
Don't try and stop me. I've made up my mind, and my willpower is rock hard. And my resolve is even more rock hard.
Got it.
But before all that, I'm gonna get stuff done. Okay. Dieting is not in her fucking skill set. Ultimate plot twist: Sakura dies tonight, and so I can never talk to her about it. Hey, Makoto, can I talk to you for a sec? What's up? I wanted to ask you something. Sure. What is it?
Well.
Oh, I mean,
So,
can you come? Can you what? Can you just come to my room when you get a chance? Right here is like, huh?
Okay.
Okay, see you later. Better not stand me up. I'm bothering for wait for a response. Hina ran off. What's going on with her? Inviting me to her room like this. She's acting really strange. Well, I don't have much choice, do I? I headed to Hina's room like she asked. How'd she get all these things? How does anyone get these things? I have nothing in my room.
Sorry.
Sorry for making you have to come here. Oh, I don't mind. What's going on? I just wanted to ask you something. Will you promise to give me a real answer? Sure.
Well.
What do you think about me? Huh? I mean me. As a woman. What do I think? What I'm trying to say is, do I have, womanly charms? Well, I mean, wait, where's all this coming from? People have always told me how I'm not ladylike. I mean, I can't really disagree. All I'm good at is sports, exercise, physical stuff. But I think maybe that's just because I've never actually been in love. So I've never fallen in love. How can I say I'm a woman? That's why, I want you to be my boyfriend. Bitch, there's steps to this. You can't just... No, I mean, not like my real boyfriend. Okay, thank you. Just like a practice run. Practice run?
I mean.
I'm not a woman because I've never been in love. And I can't fall in love because I'm not a woman. It's like a vicious cycle, you know?
Okay.
So my strategy is, I'll do a practice run to draw out my feminine side. That way I'll be in the perfect position to fall in love. So I'm asking you, begging you to help me practice and pretend to be my boyfriend. But I mean, seriously?
But
You're the only one I can ask, Makoto. I mean, how many other guy friends do I have?
please.
Please, on my hands and knees here. It won't even take that long. He seems really serious about this. Fine, I guess I can help for a little while. You mean it? All right. So, what am I supposed to do? Well, good question. Well, whatever. Let's just get started. Whatever.
Okay.
Here we go. I feel like the way she delivered this is like out of like she read it off a fucking script. Oh, darling, you're home. Are you ready for dinner? Or should I get a bath going? Or what about me? Wait, Hina, that's more like a stereotypical 1950s married couple than anything. Oh, different approach then? Well,
That's terrible.
you lied to me. You said you left your wife. That's even worse. Really?
No way.
You mean I can't even get a practice run right? Was that the fatal blow? Seriously, what am I supposed to do? Just become that one crazy lady who gives up on love? Hold on, let's dial it back. First of all, do you really need to go through all this practice stuff?
I mean,
I told you, I'm not ladylike. Even if that's true, I'd say that's just part of your charm. Huh? You push it and get all nervous. That's totally not you, right? Personally, I think you're fine just the way you are. Because, I mean, that's who you are.
huh?
Makoto. And falling in love is supposed to be fun, right? If you stress out about it, where's the fun in that? I mean, not that I know anything about love either. So maybe that doesn't mean anything. No, it does. If it's you saying it, it does mean something. Maybe you're right. I shouldn't push it. I should just be me.
You got it.
I just have to wait until I meet the right person. Like Jason State? Of all the fucking people to reference from real life. Jason Statham? Okay, game? You have a very specific taste. I think you'll be waiting a while on that one. Oh, you don't know who Jason Statham is? Shit, what movies he's in? The only one I know is Hobbs and Shaw. Like, he was a bad guy in the Fast and Furious movies. For anyone who doesn't know, this is Jason Statham. This guy. This is the guy she just fucking referenced. For some reason. This is the one she's waiting for. So yeah. That's the thing. She's weird. I mean, I can kind of see it. He's not like ugly or anything, but I am a fully straight man. He's like a 6 out of 10 to me. Anyway, thanks, Makoto. You've definitely helped lift that weight off my chest. And on top of that, I kind of had fun practicing with you. I might ask you to help me again someday. No, I think that's enough practice for me. Oh, really? Then, if it wasn't practice? Huh? Kidding. I'm just tricking you around. A joke, huh? Well, joke or not, I definitely feel like I've gotten a lot closer to Hina. I'll go all this with her. I think I understand her a lot better. I think we finally become friends in the truest sense of the word. So, what's your type, huh? What kind of girls are you into? Huh? Don't worry about it. Aw, come on. Don't get embarrassed. Well, he's done. Mystic Donut. That's... Alright. You just unlocked the skill ambidextrousness. Give yourself a pat on the hat. Pat on the hat? What? Pat on the back.
Please gather quickly.
Wait, gather. He said gather. I didn't even realize. I was just skipping it like normal, but I didn't realize. I just realized he said gather. I could fast travel. I'm not like you other students. Oh, hey Sakura. You're the last one. Everyone's already inside. Aren't you gonna go in?
However,
I have a bad feeling about this. Or just a feeling, probably. Monokuma did call us all together after all. Sakura?
well then,
Makoto, if something happens to me, Hina. Huh?
I'm sorry.
No, never mind.
So then,
Who would ever believe in someone who doesn't believe in themselves? Sakura? We don't need that animation every time.
Well,
Okay, let's get this show on the road. You're about to give us your next motive presentation, aren't you? Hmm?
That's right.
You got us all here, all together, present another motive, right?
Is he right?
huh?
We have to go through this again? No, not again. I can't take it anymore.
See.
I'm impressed by your level of dismay. You finally see just how low on the totem pole of life you really are. No. No, no, no. No, 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 no! That's not it at all. We're not here to talk about motive. The reason I got you all here is so that I could get rid of my grudge. Your grudge?
Why?
We have a grudge against you, of course, but I don't recall you ever having a grudge against us. That is true. Like there's so little people now that voices are easier to do. Like right now, Hina and Toko right now are my closest voices, I think. Everyone else actually I'm not the best voice actor, but I feel like I can do at least a good voice for everyone else. I told you yesterday, didn't I? An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang. Stop beating around the bush. Just tell us what you're talking about. Well, Byakuya, you've already told everyone how one of you might be working as a spy for me, right?
Come on.
Yeah, so what about it?
In other words,
Well, today, I'd like to tell you about that spy. What?
hey.
So guess what? The spy is actually Sakura Ogami! He said it so openly, it made it sound like it wasn't that big of a deal, even though he just revealed a huge secret. What? What did you just say? Oh yeah, and my voice and his voice are actually similar. Fuck! He said the spy is Sakura.
Is this?
What are you talking about? There's no way Sakura's a spy, right? Sakura? Sakura? And I might just make Sakura fulfill the promise she made sometime soon. And if she doesn't, I can't be responsible for what might happen to that hostage of mine. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. What you guys choose to do with that information is up to you. Roaster, boiler, killer, no killer, whatever. Either way, I can't wait. And just like that, he was gone. Finally, I understood what he had been talking about. An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang. In other words, betrayal would be met with betrayal. So, what does this mean? Is it true? Has Ogre really been spying on us for the mastermind? What are you saying? There's no way. But that is what the stuffed animal said, right?
Wrong.
Well, he's wrong. There's just no way.
Hey,
Well, Sakura, if he's wrong, all you have to do is tell us.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you earlier. What? That he was being serious? For serious? Ogre's been working for the mastermind?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
So you've been lying to us all this time? It's not true. Sakura was probably being controlled. There's got to be some reason. She didn't have a choice. She was just forced into it.
Yeah, I'm sure Hina's right. The mastermind probably threatened her somehow, and Sakura had no choice but to do what she was told.
What? You're talking like you know that for fact.
Because I do know it for a fact. Because I saw it. I saw Sakura and Monokuma fighting. And that's where I heard it. Monokuma mentioned a hostage a second ago, right? And during their fight, I heard Sakura say she decided to fight against the mastermind.
I see.
You saw that? The mastermind took a hostage, so you were forced to swear loyalty to them, right? But in the end, you made up your mind to betray the mastermind.
What?
Which means Sakura isn't our enemy. She's a friend who we can trust without question. Is that it? Ridiculous. Do you live in some sort of alternate reality fairy tale?
Not possible.
She was the mastermind's tool. You absolutely cannot trust someone like that.
Impossible.
He's right. We can't just believe whatever she says now. How can we even be sure she really did betray the mastermind? Maybe this is a double bluff, and she's still doing exactly what the mastermind wants. Sakura would never do that. Okay then, Sakura. You could really cut ties with the mastermind. Tell us who they really are. Well,
I'm sorry.
sorry, I can't. Even I don't know that.
What?
You don't know? That just makes you all the more suspicious.
please.
She's telling the truth. You have to believe her.
Make me repeat
Shut up.
myself.
I'm not finished questioning her.
Come on.
Next question. What's this about a promise? What did the mastermind order you to do? I was told to kill one of my friends. It suddenly felt like the temperature in the room had dropped 20 degrees. The weight of lost those words.
see.
I see. So even now, you've taken aim on our lives.
Wrong.
You're wrong. I'm telling you, Sakura would never do that. You don't have to yell. We can hear you just fine. Don't you have an inside voice? It's because you're not listening to me.
Wait.
Please stop. You don't need to defend me anymore. I have to take full responsibility for this.
However,
How do you intend to do that? Seppuku? By destroying the mastermind. Okay, never mind. My brain went somewhere else. What? I'm going to challenge them. If it means we both go down, I will defeat them.
I'm sorry.
That is how I intend to take responsibility.
Hold on. What do you mean if you both go down?
Hina,
I'm sorry I didn't tell you about this.
I'm sorry.
I didn't know what to do. I went back and forth about confiding in you again and again,
Well,
but I was scared. I thought if I told you, you might think less of me.
Sakura.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Sakura turned away from us and left the gym. And then...
Soon the doors. Okay then. Sweet dreams.
Well, it's nighttime. We should all go to bed.
no way.
Hold on. This whole thing with Sakura is...
Make me repeat
Over.
myself.
She's our enemy. There's nothing more to discuss.
That's terrible.
No. Sakura is not our enemy.
Why?
Why doesn't anyone understand her?
What?
What is it you think you understand? You didn't even know who she really was.
What is this?
That's...
Calm down.
Let it go for now, Hina. Talking about it isn't going to help anything.
Why?
But...
Anyway,
Go to your room, cool down, and we can continue to discuss it tomorrow. It was the worst. The mood at the end of the night was just the worst. Being in such an awful mood, we were honestly glad the day was over.
Too late for apologies.
Going down. Baby girl, I'm sorry. Kyoko, good morning. She'll ignore me. Is she really that mad at me? But actually, it's not just Kyoko. Ever since Monokuma saw it last night, FSP is really heavy. Yeah, no, nothing else. I need to patch things up with Kyoko as soon as possible. Makoto, are you okay? Huh? What do you mean?
You were late, so we were worried about you.
What a dullard. Toko? Byakuya? What are you doing here?
They're taking refuge here.
Refuge?
Such.
Don't make that stupid face. We have to protect ourselves against the Mastermind's tool. The Mastermind's... Are you talking about Sakura? That's when I finally noticed. The only one that wasn't in the dining hall was Sakura. Huh? Where is Sakura?
Stop talking.
All I know is, if she were here, I wouldn't be. The only reason I went out of my way to join the rest of you was as a safeguard against that threat. Threat?
what is this?
Why? Why do you hate her so much?
Isn't it obvious? It just makes things unfair. Unfair? The game should be fair to all players. The existence of a spy for the Mastermind upsets that balance.
That's a stupid reason.
What did
Stupid?
You say?
This is a life or death game, is it not?
That's terrible.
It is stupid. You're a stupid idiot.
Before you get too far in your argument, maybe you should stop and think things through. Why did the Mastermind reveal that Sakura was a spy to us?
What the heck?
They were getting revenge on her, right? Like Monokuma said, an eye for an eye.
However,
That may be part of it, but it's not the whole picture. Revealing that fact also meant to serve as the next motive the Mastermind wanted to give us. The chaos and confusion born from suspicion. The hatred.
in other words,
This right here, the fighting, the bickering, is a trap the Mastermind laid for us. Knowing that, we still stand there and argue like children.
but
That's not what I'm trying to do. It's just, I mean, how can I get you guys to believe in Sakura again?
Is she really gonna beat the Mastermind like she said? That'd go a long way in my mind.
what are you saying?
Idiot! You'd really ask her to do something so dangerous? What if something terrible happens to her?
It wouldn't matter. If Sakura were to die, that's one less person for the Mastermind to control. I have no problem with that. Hold on, Byakuya! In fact, if she did die, that would settle this entire issue, wouldn't it? It would put the whole problem to rest.
What the hell?
You disgust me. You're a monster. To say something like that, it should have been you. You should have been the one to die.
Damn, Morgana, calm down.
What?
I should have died. Interesting. Then are you planning to take care of that yourself? Go ahead. Try it if you dare. That's how it works here, after all.
What is this?
You think I can't do it? Hina, calm down.
That's right.
This is exactly what the mastermind wants. And exactly what Sakura doesn't want. What's wrong? Lost your nerve? I'm leaving. I'll be in my room. Shouting with anger, Hina ran off. That's a stupid cow! How dare she? She should die 1,000 deaths. No, 1,000,000. So she was just another hysterical little girl. Hardly worth my attention.
Just a second.
It's what other people call have feelings, Byakuya. And all you can do is mock them for it. What's wrong with that?
Hey.
A friendly word of warning. Someday that attitude is going to come back to and bite you. Hard.
I don't have time to play.
And I will happily elude his attempts. So, you know, how about we, eat? Or maybe now's not a good time. Not a word, each of us left the dining hall. We headed back to our rooms one by one.
I'm sorry.
Oh. That was it.
I'm sorry.
Oh. Okay, can't talk to Sakura anymore. Byakuya! I have a question for you. Huh? You do?
That's right.
Something's been bothering me for a while now, and I can't take it anymore. So to answer my question, I need you to explain to me what exactly your ultimate lucky student title means. Oh, well, I don't totally get it myself, but what I do know is that I was picked at random from a pool of normal students.
So in other words,
So you just got into Hope's Peak by blind luck. I see. Well, that answered my question. What was the question? How a commoner like you, with absolutely no unique talents or abilities, could get into this school. Oh, I forgot to mention boring. How a boring, untalented, utterly generic commoner got in. God damn, boy! Did you really have to list all that off?
naturally.
But it's the truth. Maybe compared to you, the ultimate affluent progeny and all. But even I, you seem to think it's merely an issue of title. But make no mistake. My lineage, intelligence, figure, athletic ability, they are all ultimate.
In other words,
Which is to say, I am the ultimate perfection. Feel free to begin calling me Dad, in fact. I am the perfect being, is what he says. You, who have nothing. I, who have everything. We are living proof that all men are not created equal. Because I'm the perfect being. You have my pity, Makoto. Life can be very cruel indeed. And because I pity you so much, perhaps someday I'll allow you to hear my tale of glory. Consider it a blessing, a gift from me to you, to allow you to bask in my glory and my perfection. Having finished his mean-spirited lecture, Byakuya left me standing there in silence. I learned something about Byakuya today. Anytime I talk to him, hi! I need to be prepared for extreme psychological trauma. I can't read. How do you pronounce it? Is this Charlie or Charlie? Oh. Huh? Oh, was that someone screaming? I think it came from the dining hall. Up, 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 up. There's gonna be something stupid. Oh, Makoto! We got a big problem, man! I don't know why I just decided to give him Shaggy. What's wrong? Look! Hito's finger shook as he pointed.
Hina!
Oh. It's not something stupid.
are you okay? What happened?
I will answer your question in a second.
Killed her. Genocide Jill killed Hina.
I don't think she's dead.
You gotta be kidding!
No. She's not dead. Open your eyes. No way she's dead. Why? What happened? Well, Toko and Hina, just all of a sudden, they were yelling, and then they knocked the pepper off the table. And that led to a sneeze. Her giant balloons are a little too perfect, aren't they? I might be flat, but at least mine are real. And look at my shapely collarbone. Doesn't it just totally set you on fire? Anyway,
Not
you're
adorable.
totally not an adorable boy. Just get her out of my sight, okay? Or else
My beautiful
I'll start cutting.
sisters!
and cutting and indulging myself for who knows how long. Okay, then let's get Hina to the nurse's office. Come on, hero, help me. Sure thing, man. Alrighty then. Genocide Jack's abrasive laugh chased us out of the room as we carried Hina away. Alright, so to answer your question now, I watch everything that isn't sports or yaoi. Those are the only two things I don't watch. And even then, I've still seen some of both. Like, I've seen a little bit of sports and a little bit of yaoi. But I tend to not want to watch those. By the time I finished taking care of Hina's injury in the nurse's office, she seemed to have finally regained her composure.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Are you sure you're feeling better?
Yeah, it really was just a scratch.
But still, that was super close. If I hadn't yelled out, you'd be dead right now. It's all thanks to me, you know? Yes, well, 1,000 thanks to you, sir. You're so sarcastic. That just makes you sound even more hostile. You good, girl? Hey, Hina, what the heck happened?
Oh, we just got into a fight, and I lost my temper and flew off the handle.
Let me guess. The fight was because of Sakura?
But
At first, I tried to just ignore it. If you let jerk buttholes get to you all the time, you'll never have time left to live your life. But she wouldn't let it go. So I just... Without thinking about it, I felt like I wanted to punch her like a dozen times.
Serious?
A dozen punches isn't really without thinking. And when things got out of hand, Genocide Jack got let loose, right?
sorry.
It's my own fault. But I just couldn't take it anymore. Because she was saying all these terrible things about my friend, you know?
Before I knew it... What? Before I knew it, Hina's eyes started welling up with tears. And just as the tears were on the brink of spilling over, the door to the nurse's office burst open. I thought the door was gonna fly off its hinges, and there she stood before us.
Sakura!
You're hurt. What happened?
Nothing. It's not a big deal.
Makoto, Hiro, what's the meaning of this?
It wasn't me. It was Genocide Jill, man. It's all that demented murderer's V's fault.
To hurt Hina. Damn you! To leave me alone. But hurt her. What is this? What is this? I don't know how to scream in that voice.
I'm okay, really. It's just a scratch.
No forgiveness.
Unforgivable.
Can't forgive this.
Alright. Hiro, if you want to hate someone, hate me. If you want to hurt someone, hurt me. I don't hate you exactly.
I can't forgive this.
Why? How do I scream in that? I can't do that. Somebody save me! Hiro nearly tripped over himself as he ran screaming out of the nurse's office. Just a second later.
Hey,
What's all this noise about? Kyoko stood in the doorway of the nurse's office, taking Hiro's spot in the room.
it would seem...
I gather that something happened. Kyoko, please, you have to stop Sakura.
Wait.
You don't need to stop me. I'm okay. I'm not going to do anything. I'm drawing a line, right here and now. Drawing a line?
Bye.
Well, wait, Sakura.
Hina sprang into action, leaving the nurse's office to chase after Sakura. The only ones left were... Can we talk, baby girl? My bad. Kyoko? Are you still mad? Yeah, I figured.
That's fine.
It's fine. Huh?
Whew.
About that issue we discussed earlier. It doesn't matter anymore. Then, do you forgive me for not being able to talk about it?
In other words,
You could have told me about Sakura and Monokuma fighting, but you stayed quiet. You were only thinking of Sakura, and that's why you didn't tell me, right? You didn't want to confuse everyone until you could talk to her and be sure of what you saw. That's what you were thinking, and that's why you didn't tell me, right? Yeah. To think like that.
I wouldn't have expected such arrogance from you.
Okay. What?
Because
Ultimately, that means you don't trust me. No, that's not it. But if that's how you feel, I can't really change your mind. I'm sorry.
that's fine.
It's fine. I've already forgotten about it. Besides,
And
I may have overreacted. Huh?
anyway,
It's over and done with. Like I said, let's just forget about it. Okay. Thank you. Oh, can we talk now? That is... I want to talk about something else. What is it you want to talk to me about?
indeed.
Actually, I'd like you to come somewhere with me. I have business there. Where?
So,
Just come with me and you'll find out. I guess, but...
shall we go?
Well then, shall we get going? Her typical indifference. Kyoko turned and walked away, setting a brisk pace. Ah, Kyoko. I hurried to catch up to her. We're going to the headmaster's office? She walked ahead in silence, and in silence I chased her, and eventually we arrived. Nope. Oh. Hi, Candy Drop Daruka. Okay. The dressing room? So the something else you mentioned.
Indeed.
That's right. It has to do with alter ego. But you said we didn't need alter ego anymore.
Wrong.
I didn't say we didn't need him. I just said he had done his job. Besides, it's not us that needs alter ego. He has business with us. Huh?
Right.
Alter ego asked me to bring other to come see him. Apparently, he has something he wants to ask us. Alter ego wants to ask us something?
Hello. Oh, so it's just the two of you? Kyoko and Makoto?
Yoko's fingers glide across the keyboard. Is 2 not enough?
No, it's okay. 2 should be plenty.
What is it he wants to ask us?
Indeed.
Let's find out, shall we? Let's... Kyoko typed in the question. What did you want to ask us?
Oh yeah, so... I'd like you to come take me somewhere where you could connect me to the school network.
What?
What? Kyoko and I quickly glanced at each other. She replied, why?
Well, you said my job was done, right? But to just stop here, saying I finished my work? I don't want that! I want to keep being helpful to everyone. I want to work as hard as everyone else so that we can all get out of here. That's what Master would want too. So, to help everyone else, to solve the mystery of this school. The only way I can help is if you connect me to this school's network.
But if you did that, that's basically suicide. I'm positive the mastermind would find out about it. They'd find you, and they'd... You agree, right, Kyoko?
I realize how dangerous it could be, but still, I have to do this. I'm scared, but I can handle it. I don't really understand why, but when I think about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. You might think I'm just some inhuman AI, but it's true. So, it's okay. If it's for the sake of everyone else, I won't be afraid.
I couldn't help but get lost in that voice. I was just too committed. Too admirable. Did I say I was? Did I... Like, fuck off. Yep, okay. Why the fuck would I say this shit about myself?
Hey,
You remember what you asked me before, Makoto? You asked what the difference is between a person and a program, right? Yeah.
certainly.
When I talked to Ogre Ego, I don't know. I have no idea how to answer that question. I think maybe that's a question even the program's creator can't answer. But I can say this.
Correct.
There's no question that Alter Ego is our friend. Kyoko. To be honest, I didn't want Alter Ego to push himself anymore. Because if you take any more risks, the mastermind mastermind really will notice it. But
Makoto.
let's do it, Makoto. Let's connect Alter Ego to the network. But
Hey,
he's our friend, so I want to take his feelings into consideration. And he says that he wants to fight alongside his friends.
now,
If you were in his place, could you just sit by and do nothing in the situation? If you saw everyone else fighting and doing their best, could you just look the other way? Or would you stand up? Stand up tall next to everyone else and tell them you're their friend.
Hey, are you guys fighting? If it's about me, please don't. I want to be able to say, I know I can do this. So please, let me try.
Listen.
And besides, there's one place where the mastermind might not notice. One place?
That's right.
Remember? There's another place besides here where there's no surveillance camera. That one bathroom in the second floor. Was it the second floor? The men's bathroom? A room without... Or just the secret room in general. That's it. The secret room you told me about. I definitely remember there was no surveillance camera in there. And I do believe you can connect to the network from there. I see something on the wall. I don't know if that is gonna directly connect to the fucking... I remember seeing an Ethernet... Oh! Cool! Do we have an Ethernet cable?
However,
Just because there's no camera there doesn't mean there's no danger. There's no way to be sure the mastermind isn't monitoring the network somehow. We'll have to move alter ego, and the mastermind we'll also have to move alter ego, and the mastermind may spot us going into the secret room. To pick up on any of this, then it's all over. You're right.
that's what we have to do.
But despite all that, I still think we need to try.
Correct.
Because that's our best chance of finding any new clues. Kyoko, in that case, will you let me carry him? There's no way you could hide him with what you're wearing, right? So let me do it.
It's true.
What do you... What the fuck's that matter? Okay, then. I'll leave it to you. Thank you.
So then,
Then let's get started. It's gonna be a little cramped for you, alter ego. Bear with us, okay? We started packing him up right away. I closed the laptop and stuffed it underneath my jacket. I doubt that. Can you... Huh? What do you mean it tickles? I don't think you can fucking feel that. Shh. You can't talk right now. We're gonna move you to another room. Until we get there, you have to be absolutely silent, okay?
Understood. Your command has been implemented.
Good. To have him react like a machine like that all of a sudden, I didn't know how to react.
Makoto,
In the secret room, there are a bunch of different cables in one of the desk drawers. So there might be a network cable in there.
however,
Assuming the mastermind hasn't taken it already. Well, all we can do is go and check for ourselves.
true.
Agreed. Let's go to head to the secret room. So wait, it's like it's just right here, right?
hey, why?
Makoto, are you sure that all the documents are gone? I refuse to believe you. Go and check again. What?
Listen to me.
Just hurry up and go. And to make sure you don't run off, I'm gonna wait right here. Oh, I get it. She's acting. She was so forceful, I thought it made her mad again somehow.
Just a second.
Why are you just standing there? Hurry up and go. Okay, I'm going.
So then,
And be thorough. I'm counting on you. My favorite all-time is Attack on Titan, so... I've seen so much anime, but I genuinely believe that's the best anime of all time that I've seen. Okay, first we have to find a network cable. According to Kyoko, there should be a bunch of cables in the shore. Found it! This is a network cable, right? I just have to connect alter ego. I immediately got to work. Pulled out the laptop and connected it to the Ethernet port with the cable. And that should do it.
That's right.
Yeah, I think it worked.
Give it to me.
Just leave the rest to me. I swear I'll find something. I might even be able to connect to the outside world. If I can, I'll see if I can call for help. So please just wait a little while longer.
Gonna
Just
do
hold
my best.
tight and put your faith in me.
As I was about to leave, I decided to leave him with one last thing. No matter what, we're gonna get out of here. You and all the rest of us, as friends.
Friends? Even me?
Thank you.
Aw.
Thank you, Makoto.
How'd it go? Well, it went okay, but all the documents were gone, just like I told you. My reply was an unintentional mix of acting and real feelings.
correct.
I see. And there's nothing left for us here.
Goodbye.
Oh, before I knew it, Kyoko was walking away. She wasn't acting anymore. That much was for sure. Ah, Kyoko.
What?
Yes. So we're just gonna split
Why
up?
is that?
Of course. I have no reason to stay with you at this point. Well, maybe, but isn't that a little too direct?
Whew.
Should I hesitate and fumble for something to say? You're so high maintenance. That's not what I meant. I just had more I want to talk to you about. Like, what are you gonna do about Sakura?
It's true.
Well, something has to be done, it's true.
However,
But the way things are right now, there's no way to persuade anyone. They don't have the mind to listen. Then what should we?
so
If we can find some new clue, that would likely change the situation. That's all we can hope for right now. Which is why alter ego.
correct.
All we can do is wait and believe in our friends. You're right. That's our only option. We parted ways and I headed back to my room. Free time? I'm kind of tired, so I lay down in bed. Maybe it was because of the stress of moving alter ego, but I was way more tired than I realized. For long at all. I completely dozed off. Respectfully, Attack on Titan is for everyone. I genuinely think it's like the greatest anime of all time that I've seen. Right behind it, Hunter x Hunter. Right behind that, One Piece. Sharp sound of the doorbell pierced my sleepy haze and pulled me. I did not realize what I said. Accidentally clicked. Rattle.
Makoto.
Get out here. Kyoko, what's going
Indeed.
on? Hina just came to see me, and she was white as a ghost. It sounds like something's happened. What? As soon as I heard those words, my heart started to beat a little faster. Suddenly found myself wide awake. She said for us to come to the rec room. The rec room? Okay, let's hurry. Oh. Hey, we're here. I can't get the door open. Is it locked? Kyoko?
Anyway.
I'd better hear what Hina has to say. Alright, Hina?
Makoto! Kyoko!
Hina, what's wrong?
Something's not right. In the rec room.
What's inside? There was a window on the rec room door and I hurried to look inside. And when I did... Sakura? Is she... unconscious? She's sitting up in the chair like she's... bowing her head.
Hey.
What's going on? Did something happen to her?
I was just walking past and I happened to notice her through the window, but I couldn't get the door open. I tried knocking, I tried calling her name, but she wouldn't respond. So what should we do? What are we gonna do?
Anyway.
First of all, we need to get into that room. But the door's locked, right? We break in, we'll be violating school regulations.
Listen to me.
We're going to force our way in. I just said
Wrong.
the door isn't locked. It's not locked because the rec room door doesn't have a lock. Huh? Then why?
It would seem.
It feels like the door is pressing up against something inside the room. Is it the chair? Chair?
In other words.
Either way, this door isn't locked. Which means, as far as I can tell, the rule doesn't apply. Then, there's no problem. There's no problem if we break in
Indeed.
and smash the window. That should be the fastest way.
Okay, I'll go get something to break it with. Wait right here.
Tried the rec room. Sakura still hadn't moved an inch. She's just unconscious, right? I see. Was that blood behind her on the floor? Is she okay? I mean, it's Sakura, so I'm sure. Kyoko didn't reply. There was only silence. But that silence didn't last long. Here.
I found a broom in the classroom. Use it.
Makoto.
You can handle this, right, Makoto?
Come on, please, hurry.
Okay, you two, stand back. Took hold of the broom and swung as hard as I could. Aiming directly at the window, all it took was one solid hit. The window shattered into 100 pieces, scattering across the rec room floor. I stuck my hand through the now open window and started jostling the chair leaning against the door. The chair is pretty heavy, but if I can just... I pushed on it with all my strength, and finally the knob turned. I'm pretty sure I saw blood on the floor behind her. I think she might have gotten like stabbed in the back or something. Sakura! I ran up to her as fast as I could, but the moment I laid my hand on her... Is that like Ashita no Joe? That's the fucking pose from, I think it's Ashita no Joe, or is it Hajime no Ippo? One of those two. It's like, it's a boxing, older boxing anime. I can only feel the last lingering warmth of a living body. Life had abandoned Sakura's body. And then...
A body has been discovered after a certain amount of time.
Yep. Here we go.
Huh? Sakura's dead?
Correct.
Really dead?
I heard Hina talking, but my eyes stared steadily forward. I could only look on at Sakura's dead body. We didn't make it in time. It's happened again. Muttering to herself, Kyoko began to gently inspect Sakura's body. I wonder, was she confirming that Sakura really was dead? Checking for a pulse or reaction?
I have to go get them. I have to go get the others.
On shaky legs, Hina left the rec room. And I... Why? Why did this have to happen? That's all I could say. I repeated it over and over again. I need to examine Sakura's body. I just stood there motionless behind her while she checked Sakura's corpse. Time passed. While I stood there, unable to do a thing, time just passed. And after I don't know how long.
I got everyone.
Ogre?
Yes.
Oh, so she's dead, huh?
I see.
Sakura's been killed. I see. As soon as they arrived, Toko began.
Just a second.
You heard the announcement just now, right? So you know what this means. Sakura was murdered by someone in this very room. Is that what you were going to say?
Huh?
No. Whoever killed her is not just someone in this room.
It's your fault.
It was one of you. Hiro, Byakuya, Toko, one of you killed Sakura.
What?
You're accusing us before we've even begun an investigation?
I don't need to investigate anything because you hated her. You hated the sight of her. One of you did it. I know it.
You know it? Well, oh.
Jeez, I didn't know your power level would increase by that much just by getting mad. What are you doing here?
Come on.
Isn't it obvious? I'm going to hand out my little murder flyer. That's right.
File.
Yeah, that. And don't get so mad, Miss Asahina, or you're gonna ruin that lewd little face of yours. Now then, with that hold on. There's something I want to ask you. Huh? It was you, wasn't it? You killed Sakura? Huh? Sakura wanted to challenge the mastermind to a duel. Maybe you and her fought again, and then
Then
I killed her? Sorry, not quite. Actually, not even close. That whole thing is totally irrelevant now. Sakura came to a most regrettable end without even getting the chance to finish things with me. Which, thank God for that. It saved me the trouble of having to go through with our little fight. Because even for someone like me, it would have been no mean feat to take down a behemoth like that.
Hey,
I gotta tell you, I was actually pretty worried. I mean, she'd violated a rule by attacking me in the first place, but I wasn't able to punish her. So I don't know who it was. Whatever the blackened is this time. I owe you one.
What is this?
You owe them one?
Oopsie! Well, you got all pissy potty at me. You better figure out who did it first. Because I mean, your lives are on the line, right? And there he goes.
What is this?
What the hell? He owes them one.
I won't
I
forgive
hate him. I hate this whole thing.
Well, I, for one, am glad it was Sakura. She was working for the mastermind, after all. How can you say that now? Sorry, I don't have time for your squabbling. The next game has already begun. Once we anger at someone, we anger at whoever killed Sakura.
Anyway,
Right now, our top priority needs to be uncovering Sakura's killer. If we can't do that, we're all dead. Then let's decide who will stand guard this time.
I'll do it.
Hina?
I'm okay. Just let me handle it. Besides, I want to be here with Sakura.
That's fine.
Okay, then Hina is guard number 1, but we need one more. Kyoko, that's you.
what?
Me? You're always a thorn in my side. This time, just stand by and watch quietly. Consider that an order. An order?
That's fine.
Fine, I'll stay behind. Then it's settled. Let's begin, shall we?
Hold on. Before that, there's something I want to say.
What?
Which is...
Hiro, Byakuya, Toko, none of you are allowed to step foot in the crime scene.
What?
It's your fault.
One of you killed Sakura.
I won't forgive you.
I won't let someone like that come anywhere near her.
Stop talking.
Don't be stupid. Our lives are in just as much danger as yours. We have every right to investigate.
I don't care what you say. I'm not letting the one who killed Sakura anywhere near her. Even if it means I have to use force, you're not getting in here.
Well, it appears further discussion would be a waste of time. How about a compromise?
It's all clear.
I won't ask you to let all of us in. Just let me. What? You don't really care, do you? You're both useless anyway.
Yep.
Nope, don't really care. I don't spend my time coming up with another splendid fantasy involving Master anyway.
And you, Hiro? Do you really object? If you're gonna go that far, what can I do? I mean, I don't have anything to hide, so why should I care?
It's all clear.
Then it's decided.
What are you saying?
Nothing decided.
Calm down.
I know how you feel, Hina, but you should agree to his request.
But
Hey,
We have to find out who killed Sakura,
correct.
or those of us still alive, and to honor Sakura's memory.
fine. I guess that's okay. But no matter what, Byakuya, you absolutely aren't allowed to touch her.
Naturally, who would want to touch a filthy dead body?
Listen.
That's enough fighting. We need to focus on the investigation from here on out. Everyone, keep this in mind. If we can't uncover Sakura's killer,
Listen to me.
all of us face execution. Finding out who killed Sakura. It's not a matter of hoping we can do it. If we want to survive, we have to do it. It's a kind of hopeless hope. We have no choice but to just do it. Investigate. Alright, so this was Sakura's death pose. This is from Ashita no Joe. Just in case anyone didn't know. I saw it and immediately was like, wait a minute. I understood that reference. So Sakura Ogami, the time of death is estimated to be around 12 noon. The body was discovered on the rec room on the 3rd floor of the school. There was evidence of a strong wound to the victim's head. No other injuries were noted. However, it seems that at some point the victim suffered from violent vomiting of blood. Jesus Christ. I think the case this time might be a challenge. Why is that?
So,
Gotta sneeze. The only way into the rec room is the door we just came through. That door had just been jammed shut with the chair from the inside room. Which means the killer would have had to escape somehow after barring the door. So the door was blocked from the inside. There was no way in or out until we broke the window. There's like zero escape, right?
in other words,
This is a classic locked room murder. Locked room murder? Guess you might see this kind of thing a lot in mystery movies or books or whatever. But could it really happen in real life? Right before our very eyes like this?
hey,
Are you curious to hear more about what a locked room murder entails? Sure, if you don't mind.
that's fine.
Here, break down this kind of murder mystery. There are 4 basic types. And why do you know this? The first type is when the locked room is created after the actual crime is committed. This simply means that the killer commits his crime, then through some special method seals the room. This really involves some sort of trick involving the locking of the room. Basic approaches include using a string or a simple mechanism. There are a number of variations. And so for that, all we have to do is check the door to see if that's what it was, right?
Correct.
The second type is when the locked room already exists before the crime is committed. Oh?
In other words,
Basically, the killer uses a special contraption or tool from outside to target the victim inside. Push a switch and it fires a handgun. You shoot an arrow through a gap in the door, something like that.
however,
But in this case, that doesn't seem to fit. There are no guns or arrows in the school, and the door doesn't have any gap that would allow it. Yeah, I think we can probably cut out after this.
it's true.
The third type is when the killer stays in a room until it's opened up. What do you mean by that?
In other words,
They stay hidden, and when the door is open, they use the confusion to blend in with the group. They pretend they showed up along with everyone else, and that's that. That sounds like it could have been possible, maybe.
it's true.
And the fourth and final type is when it wasn't actually a locked room at all. Not a
In
locked
other
room.
words,
Does that mean there actually is an alternate escape route somewhere within the room? You see this a lot in novels and things, but in reality, it's generally not possible. You think? Do you think? Then you think we can cross that one off too?
Indeed.
I believe so. Yes. So when it comes to locked room mysteries, those are the basics. So there are 4 possibilities. Then, Kyoko, which of those 4 choices seem the most likely in this case?
It's true.
That's a good question. Answering that should be our primary focus during this trial. Right now, I can't really say. I see. Wait, killer should lock the room until I figured out the route behind Sakura's death will stay hidden. It's definitely a tough mystery. I need to concentrate and investigate as much as I can. For Sakura, if nothing else. Protein.
So,
It looks like a protein drink, and it's empty. Sakura must have drank it. Everyone knows how much she loved their protein, and she mentioned more than once how protein was good for all sorts of ailments. I wouldn't take that to heart if I were you. I know. But still, this protein can. Got a label on it that says Chem A2. That reminds me, Sakura mentioned the chem lab had all kinds of health stuff, so she might have gotten this from the chem lab.
just a second.
But that's strange. Huh? What is?
Hey,
See what's scattered around the can? Shards of blue glass. See parts from the window I just broke to get inside.
correct.
But they aren't just scattered around the can. They're also underneath it. Why does that matter?
So-
I can't say for sure yet, but you're going to have to want to take note of it. I feel like it'll become an important clue later on. An important clue? I'm not sure I see how. Empty protein drink. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. Oh, that's not blood, it's glass. The shards of glass scattered all around the chair Sakura's sitting on. The glass is all red, and these are the top and bottom section of a bottle, right? This must have originally been a bottle. Huh? There's something else on the ground near the glass. It's a figure. It fits in the palm of my hand. Oh, it's Monokuma with the knight and chess. It's a Monokuma figure. Also this. This looks like some kind of wrapper.
That's...
You recognize it, Hina?
Well,
Well, yeah. I mean, I gave it to her. That's a candy wrapper. Sakura got super upset when she found out Genocide Jack had attacked me, right? After we left the nurse's office, I gave it to her. I thought it might help her calm down a little.
So you gave that candy to Sakura.
I found a big box of it in the warehouse. I really like them. Actually, as soon as we could get into the warehouse, I took the entire box back to my room. I made sure nobody else could get their hands on them.
Really like them that much?
I mean,
But I wanted Sakura to get a chance to try one for herself. That's why I gave it to her. But now, they've lost all their flavor.
Hina. Oh, blood over here. Didn't even see this. I forgot the blood's pink in this game. I should have realized that. There's a blood stain in front of the magazine shelf. It must have come from Sakura, right? That doesn't make sense. Why is it so far away from where she died? Did she do it to herself? Huh? The lock is open, and there on the inside, it's a handprint?
why?
What's a handprint doing here? Like someone touched the inside of the locker, and it left a handprint in all the dust.
It's true.
And it looks quite fresh, too. I say someone was hiding there in the locker, and left behind a little something extra. So then, maybe the killer hid in there until the locked room was open, don't you think? During all the confusion, they popped out and joined the rest of the group.
Wrong.
Unfortunately, that's not a possibility. Huh? Why
Hey.
not? Think back. When we opened the door, we looked inside the room, right? It was already open. Yep.
Indeed.
So there's no way someone could have hidden in there until after we opened the door. That's right. So then, what does this handprint mean? Oh wait. Is that the same shape as that? Oh! And the things are inside there. The 4 red balls line up on the shelf. Oh, they all have the different chess pieces. Oh wait, no, there's another one missing. All right, pawn, rook, bishop. I could never. Maybe that's the queen. Because it looks bigger, so I'm assuming that's the queen. The knight was on the floor, and maybe the king's gone somewhere. What I'm wondering is how they get those figures inside the bottles.
So,
It's no different when you're standing ship in a bottle, huh? You know, where the bottle's opening is smaller than boat placed inside. You've never seen that? Oh yeah, maybe I have.
in other words,
So this is the Monokuma version of that. Monokuma bottle, if you will. I feel like I'm starting to get a sense of things little by little. The Monokuma bottle sitting on a shelf. The Monokuma figure we found on the ground. The red shard of glass, which probably started out as a bottle. Which would mean Sakura must have been hit with the head, in the head with the Monokuma bottle, right? Shard of glass and the Monokuma figure are evidence of that. So I think it's safe to say the Monokuma bottle was a weapon. Yeah, but there's another one missing. We have the knight on the floor. Everything else is there. We're missing the king or queen. I can't tell which one's which. Anything else in here to look at? Okay, it's just the magazines. I think it's now time to probably talk to these guys. Okay, what you got?
What?
What do you want? You're bothering me. Go away. He's not even trying to hide how much he despises me. I better go look. I better go before he crushes my soul completely. Jesus Christ. All right, Hina.
what the heck?
We already know who did it. Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It had to be one of them. They couldn't stand the sight of her. You agree with me, don't you, Makoto?
Well, I don't want to say anything for sure without finding out more.
Let me help you find out more. You see, Sakura asked all 3 of them to meet with her. You know where? Right here in the rec room.
What?
After I went to the nurse's office this morning, Sakura and I both left together, right? Well, eventually she went off on her own. When I saw her again after that, she told me. She said she'd left a note for each of them. She asked them to meet her in the rec room by noon. By noon. Monokuma file said she died around then. I'm telling you the truth. I heard it right from Sakura herself, and I tried to stop her, but she wouldn't listen. She said not to worry, that she just wanted to talk to them. And this is what happened. If I had stopped her, by force even, this would have never happened. Never have happened. Hina. It's possible not to have regrets, I know. The fact meet with her and she asked me to come to the room at noon at the same time and place, she ended up dying. Very good to confirm with what I just heard with the three of them directly. Alright, Byakuya, you gotta speak now. What do you want? You're bothering me. There's something I'd like to talk to you about. Make it quick. Is it true that Sakura asked me to meet her in the rec room? So you found out. Interesting. Then it's true? I did receive a note to that effect. Yes. What fool would do what it said and risk being killed by that monster? So you didn't go see her? Of course not. I ripped the note to shreds and threw it away. I haven't seen Sakura today at all. Becker said he didn't go see her. Is that the truth? Well, unless I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it as fact.
Come on.
If you're all finished, please remove yourself from my sight. Okay, thanks. I gotta talk to the other two now. I'm not sure why, but my brain says... Or maybe this fucker over here, what's his name? What the fuck is this other guy's name that's not Byakuya that's over here? That's all side right now. I forgot his name. Big hair guy. Maybe he went in and got scared or something, and then somehow killed her. I don't fucking know. There's only way in and out of the rec room. The door doesn't have a lock, and there's no evidence that the mountings have been tampered with. The only normal change to the door is the smashed window. Which means, of course, when I broke it to get inside, there's no evidence that any kind of string or mechanism was used on the door. In other words, I don't see anything suspicious about the door itself. Can I leave now? Oh, her body. So I could do her last breath sitting slumped forward in this chair. It's obvious evidence of the blow to the head Sakura suffered. Normally I wouldn't have any problem believing that's what killed her. But according to the Monokuma file, she had also vomited blood. And I can see a trace of blood on her lips for sure. So what could have caused her to vomit blood? Monokuma's specific file specifically says she didn't suffer any other injuries. Did her getting hit head somehow caused her to start vomiting blood? Not a chance. Byakuya.
That's fine.
However, your eyes have landed on the most interesting location. Interesting?
Naturally.
Yes, most interesting. Don't you agree? No, I don't think I'd call it interesting. It does make you wonder. The reason Sakura vomited blood absolutely has to be connected to why she died. Poison? Or something that made her sick and cough up blood and then, well, bam! I don't know. Is that on it? Damn, what else am I missing? Oh, wait.
However,
For Sakura to have been killed. Yeah, she's not the type who would go down without a fight.
it's true.
And she certainly didn't, I would say. She was the ultimate martial artist, strong in body, mind, and spirit. So how was the killer able to get the upper hand on her? I wonder, did someone get the other upper hand? Might have taken her by surprise, right?
Certainly.
They would have needed to if they expected to stand any chance against her. Can I leave now? Oh my god, what else am I missing? Hina again?
What the heck?
Yeah, I'm trying to. Can I fucking leave? Wait. Chair. In other words, no reason to think the chair had any special... Door the chair to... Then it's open simply because the chair was shoved against it. It's kept the door enough from turning and the door from opening. And there was no evidence of the door or chair being tampered with or anything like that. So the killer must have created the locked door from the inside, not from the outside.
Listen,
Well, Makoto, have you finished with your general investigation? Or maybe she got killed, the fucker ran off, and then she closed the door herself before dying. Well, Makoto? Yep, I already said that. Yeah, I think so, for the most part.
so then,
Then you should probably go talk with the people now.
I'm on guard duty, so I can't leave.
Listen to me.
Which is why I've decided you'll go in my place. You decided? She's got a lot more pushy since we had our issue. But she's right. I do have to go talk to the others. Sakura wants to meet with 2 other people. I need to hear what they have to say. Just walking by a bunch of people with fucking empty rooms. Oh, she's hiding again.
Who's there?
Like the most negative aura I've ever felt. An aura of total decay.
What do you want?
So you're back to normal. Genocide Jack isn't around anymore.
Don't even say her name. It makes me sick to my stomach. I was in such a good mood, too.
Were you? She didn't look like she was in a good mood.
I was hoping to talk to you about something. Is now a bad time?
Obviously annoyed. Toko slid out into the hall.
What do you want?
Did you want to talk to me about something? I want to talk about the fact that Sakura had asked to meet with you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Byakuya already told me she had asked to meet with him.
What? She wanted to meet with Master too? I just said too, didn't I? I guess now it's just totally obvious, huh?
Yeah, pretty much. So, can you tell me about it?
I admit, I did get the note, but I didn't go see her. I was just scared, so I couldn't bring myself to go.
Don't think she needs to go see her, but can I believe her? Well, until I could. Yep, same thing as before.
Is that good enough? I'm going back to my room.
With that, Toko quickly retreated into her room. Alright, big head fucker, I forgot your name. Hero. That's a few seconds.
You know?
What's up, Makoto? Did you need something? Yeah, actually, I want to check something. It's about how Sakura wants to meet with you. How'd you know about that? Did you maybe gaze into my soul? Have your special abilities awakened in you? But I'm not the only one she wanted to meet with. Ogre told me herself that she asked Byakuya and Toko to come too. What? When did Sakura tell you that? Oh, well, when she asked me to meet with her, of course. But she didn't write you a note? Yeah, a note. She
How about that?
She gave it to me in person. She happened to mention the others, like, in passing. I gotta be honest, this is super suspicious. Correct! So then you went and met with Sakura?
You got it all wrong.
No way, I totally didn't. Why would I ever do that? Yeah, definitely suspicious.
Actually,
The last time I saw Ogre was when Hina got her and I took her to the nurse's office.
don't look at me.
I haven't seen her since then. While I'm here, could you show me the note she gave you? Do I still have it? Let's see. He's feeling around in his pockets.
Hey,
Ah,
come on.
sorry. Looks like I don't have it anymore. The big goofy smile on his face. He pulled his hand back out of his pockets. When he did, I saw something floating to the ground. Something had fallen out of Hiro's pocket. Huh? Quick as the wind, Hiro snatched it back up again and shoved it back into his pocket.
Hey, come on.
Sorry, just a bit of trash I forgot to throw out. Trash? Anyway, I can't deny that Ogre asked to meet with me, but I never went. So, well, if you excuse me. For waiting for a reply, Hiro quickly snapped back into his room. Hiro said that was just trash, but there's no way that's all there was to it. Pocket trash, yep. So I've heard him talking here. What next? I'll have to cram something again. On top of that, maybe I could find out more about the protein chem we found. Yep, chem lab. Oh shit.
What?
Makoto, did you have your eye on the chem lab too? Just make sure you don't get in my way. Yeah, got it. I think you meant to say what you meant to say was yes, sir. I understand. Fuck you, guy. How about that? Suck my dick from the back. This is my first time seeing the shelf, but I can't get over how big it is. Probably take a closer look at it. Looks like 3 shelves have been connected together to make one giant shelf. But more importantly, right now, that powder has been filled in front of the shelf. I have to be careful not to step on it, like someone else did. These are footprints, and they're only in front of the left shelf. How do these footprints relate to the scene as a whole? We may need to sketch out the floor plan. By we, do you mean me? How kind of you to offer. Then the sufferer will smirk. He handed me a piece of paper and a pen.
What?
Well, let's go. Chop, chop. Okay. So I got to work, and before long, I drawn up a sketch of the room. So how's this? Not bad. For you, I mean. For me?
See.
So, when you look at it like this, interesting. But it appeared that whoever left those footprints only had business with the leftmost shelf. They came in, went straight to that shelf, did whatever they had to do, and then left. That's what the footprints tell me.
I see.
These footprints must be
certainly
Makoto. Are they yours? No!
What?
Okay. Then let me see your shoes and I'll confirm the size for myself. I can think of a reason not to, so I... Yeah, sure. In that moment, you just be like, sure, fuck it, dude, go ahead. I see. Your feet do appear to be too big. Unfortunately, I must admit these are not your footprints. Unfortunately, but with how clear these footprints are, it should be quite easy to determine who they do belong to. A really valuable clue. Okay, so if Makoto's feet are too big, and he's a small boy, so was it a girl? Or does Hiro have really small feet? Was it Hina? And a broken bottle here. C4. The broken bottle from the shelf. Is this where all that powder came from? It was the bottle had a label on it. Chem C4. Would you like to hear something interesting? I was on the 4th floor this morning, checking things out, and at that point, this room wasn't like this. Then this powder must have been spilled. That's right. It could have been. It could have only been around the time of the incident. That really is what happened. It must be related to the case somehow. What's in this case? See what's on the shelf. There are kinds of dietary supplements and different medicines. The protein drink we found in the rec room probably came from the shelf. All the containers on the shelf are labeled with the letter A and a number. Well, there's a C9 in there for some reason. I guess we can... Huh? But wait, yeah. There's one bottle that's labeled Chem C9. Someone could have put it there by accident. And the shelf is... That's where Chem C9 goes. Dangerous chemicals. It looks like poison and other powerful chemicals. All the containers on the shelf are labeled with the letter C and a number. Well, I guess I consider this part of the shelving and you just I can see. Yeah, and that one's missing. And this was C4. They were in here to get the poison, accidentally dropped it, this shit here, and then scrambled to put it just back in here. Maybe. Thinking nobody would fucking care. I'm trying here. Oh, I have to check every shelf. So on this shelf it looks like a bunch of chemicals that I have no idea what they are. They're reagents? I actually don't know what that word means. Put simply, they're used in experiments to bring about a chemical reaction. But how have you lived in such ignorance for so long? It must truly be bliss. Isn't that kind of harsh? What? You think studying science and mathematics has no practical application in the real world?
That's fine.
The words of a lifelong loser. Which, I suppose, suits you well. I didn't even say that. Anyway, that doesn't matter. Right now I need to focus on the shelf. Long as the shelf are labeled with the letter B and a number. So I guess I can consider this part of the shelving unit section B. I don't see anything out of the ordinary here. In which case, I don't think I have to worry too much about the shelf. I should try to find out more about the shelving unit. Looks like it's split into 3 sections. Cell permanent section A, reagent section B, section C has lethal chemicals. Like I must have gotten to the protein powder from section A. What concerns me is that in section A, there was a bottle with a label from section C. What's a bottle of poison from section C doing in section A? There's definitely something going on here. The hell? Oh, I'm pressing the wrong buttons. Did I even look at this? Look at that powder. There's a bunch of yellow powder coming from the shelf. A broken bottle. Related to SEM4, so C4, so it's probably... Wait, someone... If there's footprints, someone definitely has that shit on their fucking shoes. Where's Baki? The powder was right around the time of the incident. All I can tell for now.
Hey.
So Makoto, how's your investigation going? Look at what Toko and Hiro told me. I see. So along with Byakuya, they're both claiming they didn't go see her. It's all too convenient. Someone must be lying. Someone's lying. Well, I've made some progress of my own. Sakura's body, the shelf of magazines, and the Monokuma bottles. These 3 things have revealed new clues. You do well to look them over one more time. Alright, magazines then. Clue. So magazine's upside down. Someone put it back that way on accident.
Hey.
Something got your eyes. Important for you to explore in detail, don't you think? Oh my god. Yeah, you're right. Pick up the red magazine, flip through it. This is on one of the pages near the center of the magazine. A word had been written in bloody letters, bold, bloody letters, and it said, "Toko." Could this be the dying message?
Correct.
Then it would appear you found it. Kyoko, is this?
So,
It is indeed a dying message. Someone used their finger to write it. Dying message.
However-
But just so to be clear, I'm not the one who put it back upside down. It was really like that when I found it a little while ago. Make sure to put it back exactly as I found it, for the benefit of others who might come looking.
Hey, is that says Toko, right?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Then she's the killer, right?
Well, it hasn't been confirmed yet.
It's settled. She's the killer for sure.
Okay, now Toko is cleared of suspicion from me.
That's conclusive as evidence, right? We can use it to corner the killer.
See why you think that, but it just seems too easy. If anything, it makes me that much more suspicious.
just a second.
You have to look at her fingers. Does she have any blood on her fingers? Well, yeah, no, but
Hey.
don't you think you might need to actually examine the body?
Whew.
There's no getting around it. Like me, Kyoko didn't recall the thought of touching a dead body. She was completely unemotional. It's the kind of thing I've grown perversely used to. Although there are still some times. I can't believe how calm you are. No matter how many times I see a dead body, I can't get used
It's
to it.
true.
That's totally normal. Then, how can you?
So,
I imagine it's because I've had plenty of opportunities to touch dead bodies in the past. What? Sorry, never mind.
hey,
More importantly, look here. Oh, she has that on her shoe, but does it on her footprints? Her shoes?
correct.
See that yellow powder on her instep? Oh, Jesus. Yeah, it really stands out.
I
Excuse me.
see.
That powder is clue number 1. Yellow powder has been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook.
Hey,
Next is the wound to her head. Look carefully.
it's true.
Actually, even telling you that, it's incredibly difficult to spot. So let me just explain.
Would seem
I just realized I'm not voice acting her anymore. It would appear that she didn't suffer a single blow, but instead received 2 blows to the head. 2 blows?
Indeed.
Interesting, wouldn't you say? And there's one more interesting thing.
Correct.
Both of her hands were spotless. There's absolutely no trace of blood on either one.
It's true.
So, that's what I learned from examining her body in detail. Can't believe she was able to learn all that just by looking at her body. I don't think anyone but Kyoko could have pulled that off. Alright, that's all she says?
Hey,
Oh, yeah, she said Monokuma bottles. Monokuma bottles. They knew something new.
hey,
So, did you figure it out? The hidden correlation between all the bottles. Pay careful attention and you're sure to find it. They're chess pieces, like I said. Like, immediately. Hey, Kyoko, can't you just tell me what it is?
so,
I don't mind guiding you towards clues, but giving you my conclusion isn't a good idea. Each person needs to come up with their own conclusions so that everyone can have confidence in the outcome. And it's not just because you don't trust me, right? No answer? I do trust you, to a degree. Otherwise, I wouldn't have told you anything to begin with. Only two to agree.
hey,
Actually, there's one other thing about the Monokuma bottles that's bothering me. I'd like to do an experiment to confirm it. You don't mind helping me, right? An experiment?
anyway,
Can you gather up all the pieces of broken Monokuma bottles? Try to get the smaller pieces too. Huh? Are you sure it's okay to mess with the crime scene like that?
that doesn't matter.
I've already done a thorough investigation, so it's fine. That obnoxious Brachia is not here, so...
So then,
Anyway, I need to get something from the chem lab. While I'm gone, try to gather up all the glass. With that, Kyoko left the room. I really don't know what this is about, but... what choice do I have? I'd better just do it. Took the broom and dustpan got to work collecting all the broken bottle pieces. Just have to finish up. Sorry to keep you waiting.
so then,
Is everything ready? Then let's get to work. So what kind of experiment are we doing?
in other words,
I got a scale from the chem lab. We're going to use it to compare weights. Compare the weights of what? The pieces of glass you collected. And one of the Monokuma bottles that's still intact. Why do you want to do that? That's the point of the experiment. It'll make sense when we're done. There a piece missing?
listen,
First, let's compare the weight of the 2 normal Monokuma bottles. It's balanced,
in other words,
which means each Monokuma bottle weighs about the same. Which makes sense. Monokuma figures inside are basically the same, and nothing else could really affect the weight.
so then,
Now, here comes the important part. Put all the pieces you picked up on one side of the scale. Now, what might we expect to see? Well, a normal assumption would be either they'll be balanced out or the pieces I got collected will be lighter. Maybe I should get them all, but there's a chance I could have missed some here and there.
So then,
Okay, then. Let's give it a try. Huh? Broken pieces are heavier? How is that possible?
I knew it.
Just as I thought. That bottle wasn't the same.
In other words,
Result of our experiment and the correlation between each of the bottles. Put it all together, and if you will arrive at one very persuasive conclusion. So, what do you think? It's all on you. Ah, fuck.